What's up, everybody? OldSchoolNYCGamer here. Before I get into this video, I do want to sincerely apologize to everybody out there who hasn't been seeing any content that I've been putting up over the last week and a half. I've had some personal issues, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. So if you were wondering what was going on with me, now you know. So since this is today, April 16th, the footage I did shoot was last Monday. Not yesterday, but last Monday. So I do hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and check out the video, and cheers.
I got New York blood flowing through my veins. New York blood, a fire inside of me with undying flames. New York blood, I got New York blood flowing through my veins. New York blood, it's where I live out my day and where my heart remains. New York blood.
What's up, everybody? OldSchoolNYCGamer here once again with another video. And as you can tell, yeah, it's pretty bright out here today. And believe it or not, yep, it's that time of the year. It's getting a little warmer, which means there's a lot more of a chance to go out GameStop trash finding. And yeah, it's going to be a little tricky, to be quite honest with you, just for the fact that the sun's out. It can't be as under the night kind of thing, a little sneaky-ish. So I gotta kind of be quick, depending on the locations I'm hitting up, when it's more in the daytime, and we'll go from there. But like I said, it's rush hour here. The sun is setting, so hopefully I'll find something in the next 4 or 5 stops. And of course, if I find something, I will, definitely show you what I found today. And I'll see you in a bit. So after almost 4 hours and 6 GameStops, everybody, this is what I came up with today. And you'd be surprised how much I packed in here. Now you gotta be wondering what the hell is in here. Well, we're gonna be going back into the game room, and I'll definitely show you all that. So all I can say is, holy freaking crap. I'll try to give you as much detail as I can here, even though it's kind of windy. The last 2 GameStops I went to on the Upper West Side and Upper East Side were pretty good scores, if I say so myself. I will say though, the one on the Upper West Side had tons and tons of posters. Honestly, too many I didn't really want to take, so I just kind of pick and choose what I wanted, and then kind of just left the rest there. There was also, if you look at my Facebook, there was actually one. Saw in the photo, there was actually a security cam television, but I didn't really know how much I could do with that, so I just left it behind. And also, the fact is I don't want to carry more crap than I have to. So without further ado, I'm gonna head back over to the game room, gonna show you what I got, and you'll be quite surprised what I found. So see you in a second. Okay, everybody, so I'm back here in the game room, and let me show you really quickly what I found. And I do gotta make a note here, it was actually 7 GameStops, not 6, as I said in the last clip, because it was such a long night for me. So without further ado, let me show you the first things I found at the very first GameStop I went to by me, and it was about a good 10 to 15 of these drink cozies. Now, they can be used either for your alcoholic beverage or for a soda, so either or. I know a few of my friends are going to dig this, that's why I grabbed them. So, of course, it being the camouflage deal, so it was definitely a Call of Duty or a Battlefield 3 kind of mode they were probably giving these out. So that's one of the first things I found. And next up, what I also did find was something, I think I might want to, believe it or not, mod this. It's not what you think. It's actually a gift card tin. It resembles a Nintendo DS, as you can see right there. So when you open it up, if I could open it up here, might have to open it off camera because I don't want to bust my hand open. Yeah, it actually shows the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass game. And yeah, it just holds 1 game, but what I might want to do is I might just want to cut this over here and just put all my business cards in here, which wouldn't be a bad thing to have. So there you go. And one of the other things that I did find, and this is why I tell people, always check those Nintendo DS cases, because believe it or not, you will find Club Nintendo points. And I found a couple here, and I already entered them in. just to be sure before I did this video, and both of them did work. So of course my points are still piling up as we speak. And next up, I found 3 Xbox 360 cases, and one of them did have a game. The first one here is Virtua Tennis 2009, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and Kinect Adventures, and this one does have the game. So what I'm actually going to do with this specific game is I'm actually going to donate this to Salvation Army, since I know their money goes to where it's supposed to go, on like places like Goodwill and other shady thrift stores. So there you go right there. And next up, I'm just trying to like look through all the stuff here. A couple of the other GameStops on my route were pretty much, you know, bumpkiss. But one of the other ones that was near the end of my route, I pretty much hit gold, and there was a lot of it too. First off here, and if anybody's interested, let me know, because I honestly don't have a use for it, but I know this can be either shelled out or used for spare parts, and that is a PS3 controller. Now, of course, you can see right here, it's totally jacked out. But, you know, these things do take a beating, and I know they work, so if you could find a replacement shell or use this for extra parts, you know, there you go right there. And next off, this one I'm probably going to keep for myself, because I know it's not that hard of a repair to do. Just need some soldering skills for this one. It's an Xbox 360 controller. Now, of course, you can see here, this one is pretty much this analog controller is totally jacked and needs to be replaced. But the buttons are pretty much, you know, they seem to be in perfect working order. And if anything else, I got an extra battery. So, hey, you can't beat that right there. And let's see here. A couple peripherals, or a couple of add-on things here, which I was surprised to find. And one of them here, people, please let me know what the hell this is. Because, of course, if you look here, this is for the original Xbox for your memory cards. But when you look over here, it's actually a connection for the PS2 and the Xbox. So if anybody could, you know, tell me what the hell this is in a way, please let me know. Because, of course, here it says connect. I honestly don't know. It looked kind of unusual. That's why I grabbed it. And okay, I'm sorry to throw it down there, but yeah, I got a lot more stuff. And here's another thing here, and this is for the Xbox 360. It is I'm just looking here, a Microsoft Xbox 360 audio adapter. And if anybody wants this, you know, let me know. Like I said, it was just something a little unique that I've never seen before. So I just grabbed it. And sorry, I'm just trying to straighten it out a little better for you. And next off, this is where I started to get a little better and better. Besides this, I found a Diablo Reaper of Souls case. There's nothing in it, but this is for display only, as you can see right there. And yeah, this is where I tried to find some good stuff here. Not only did I find this, and this is probably a hint right there, Nerf, but yeah, this is just for the Wii. So not only was it for the Wii, this came with the tennis racket, the golf club, and last but not least, the baseball bat. So yeah, this was let me just try to set the camera down a little more for you here. Yeah, this whole set right here, this alone was, you know, getting thrown out in one of the local GameStops, and I believe it was in Upper Manhattan, if I'm not mistaken. But it actually did get a little sweeter for me as I saw this, and I did test this, and it does work. A Wiimote. And it actually has, there is quite a bit of discoloration I see right here. And you can't see it on camera. There's some discoloration right here, but all in all, it does work. And of course, I'll just show you really quick. Let me take this off camera real fast. With the Nerf accessory itself, show you how this works. Basically, you know, you put the Wiimote in here. Sorry, I just got to try to do this as quick as I can here. And of course, when you want to do stuff on camera, it won't work. Go figure. But anyway, give me a second here. I do apologize. I'm trying to do this as quick as I can here. Jump cut. I had to take this off, people. It was taking too long. I didn't want to make this longer than it was. Anyway, so basically you take your Wiimote, you put it in the bottom right here. Now, of course, you can find any one of these here. For example, now this definitely works even better now if you want to play your Wii Sports. You can now actually play baseball the way you should, because honestly, when I try to play Wii Sports with just the remote, it seemed kind of silly, but now I actually have an attachment for it. It's actually kind of fun, and, you know, I wouldn't really want to use this as a weapon, but, you know, it's a really cool little add-on, and, you know, I was totally glad to find it. Yeah. So, like I said, you can't beat that, you know, for what I found over at the GameStop. And, yeah. So, there you go. Like I said, found the Wiimote with the little Wii jacket that I had to take off and put it somewhere else. But this is where it does get a little better now. Not only did I find something else, as I said, is one of the other random GameStops that I never really see anything, if ever. I think the one time I found a ton of cases a few months back, but you know, this is why I can't wait till it does get a little warmer, because you know, eventually you can kind of stake out certain GameStops. Of course, if they're in, you know, inner city areas, the ones in the dumpsters are a little tricky, so you got to be careful. Here, for I believe it is for the PS2, or actually, I want to say, actually no, it's for the PS2 and the PS3, a DJ Hero turntable. Now, of course, you're thinking, what the hell am I going to do with this? Now, for me, it's more of a prop. I wouldn't actually mind having this in the game room, since I do, you know, collect a lot of vinyl and I DJ a lot. So, yeah, this is a cool little thing to have just for the hell of it. And like I said, you know, you cannot beat free, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot beat free. And last but not least, and this is where it got a little really sweet for me, these two, there were a ton of these, and I looked through quite a few of them, but this is one of the ones that I had to grab. Now, I saw this, and of course, you know, I looked around, and it said Konami on it. So I can only imagine the poster it is. So I'm going to be taking it out, and I will tell you exactly what it is in a moment. Okay, so as we're, let's see, Dracula Armor Skin. This is, well, I don't know if I can get it all out there, but this is the Castlevania Lords of Shadow poster, and that's really, really cool. Well, like I said, I will try to eventually flatten it out, but yeah, that's pretty cool right there. And like I said, you know, you cannot beat free, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the one poster I saw. Of course, you know, I opened up a bunch of them, and I was really, really psyched to see it. And I'm actually going to hook up a few people with this poster too. And of course, this was sealed itself, so you got to give me 1 minute. I might have to do a jump cut here. Or maybe not. So, I believe there's at least a good 10 posters looking in here. Now, to get them out, I really had to use quite a bit of force. But I'm going to take one poster out, if I can, and not damage the rest of them, just to give you an idea of which one it is here. Like I said, I'm just going to take one of the loose ones out, and I'm going to show you really quick. I'm just going to leave that there for 1 second, and let me show you what it is here. Now, I believe this was maybe a collector's thing, or they just gave it away as a promo, but since you saw the one Batman display item that I found out at GameStop, this is a 75th anniversary poster edition. I believe, I'm just looking down at it. It's from DC Comics, but it's pretty much all, if not all, of the most infamous Batman issues. And yeah, this is really freaking cool. And yeah, like I said, you can't beat that, people. And yeah, that's about it. So this is all my finds from my latest GameStop run. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down at the bottom. And if you have any, you know, like I said, questions or comments, you can do the same there. Always check me out on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I will always try to film a bit more than I can when it comes to the GameStop dumpster dives. Now, of course, it's not getting a little warmer. A lot more people will be coming out doing the same thing I'm doing. So it's pretty much a deal where I have to basically get there before them, or just kind of the cat and mouse game, with some of these people who usually will find this stuff and actually resell it, not necessarily want to keep it for themselves or trade it to other collectors. But like I said, that's it. Have a good night, everybody. Take care and be safe. Cheers.